Social media is ruining my life, and I just realized it. And it's ruining yours too. Hey guys, I finally got back to the US, and this has just been a video that's just been on my mind, been on my heart. I just wanted to get it out, and I'm finally able to just sit down, talk to you guys about it. And ever since I saw Adeline Morin's video about how social media is ruining your life and you don't even realize it, it's just opened my eyes to so many things, and about how I use social media and about my relationship with social media. So without further ado, let's just get on into the video. And if at any point you can relate to a point I say, or you feel the same way, just give this video a thumbs up, because we're all gonna feel less alone. I have found that in social media we compare our lows to other people's highs. I've never been one to compare myself with a ton of people on social media because I choose not to really follow celebrities. Ever since I got my Instagram account, I've just strayed away from that, and I've told other people, don't follow people who make you compare yourself to them. You know, I have steered clear away from celebrities, not like necessarily because like I don't like them or anything, but I want to surround my social media in an area that I know I won't compare myself to people in. And I know that's actually kind of selfish, just to keep myself in that little bubble. I should be able to follow someone and not have self-esteem issues about it, and I know that I could, but I just like to keep that to a low. But what really got me thinking about this point where we compare other people's highs for lows is I often have trouble sorting my YouTube internet friend life to my friends that are in my hometown. And I went on to my private Instagram account because I just wanted to catch up with some friends, you know, show them some love, comment on some pictures, because I never really go on my private account anymore, and I wanted to show some love there and be active on there. And I just found automatically I started comparing myself to girls that I freaking go to school with, and I left that account. I mean, I still have it, I didn't delete the account, but I just didn't use that account for the rest of the day, and I rarely ever use that account. And that kind of reminded me where like I always like had a mindset where I'm like, I never compare myself to people on social media, but after that day I was like, oh wait, I'm normal. I have issues like that too. You know, everyone has that. Funny thing is, I'm talking about myself comparing myself to other people on social media, but chances are maybe someone is comparing themselves to me on social media. And if you're watching this, someone's probably comparing themselves to you. We all focus so much on our lows and compare it to other people's highs, and we just don't even give ourselves an equal place to stand in this little competition of comparison. To just show you guys that what you see on social media is just not even accurate to real life a lot of the times, because one picture, that's like a second of my 24-hour day. I wanted to show you guys some pictures on my Instagram that I've posted. I want to show you guys what I maybe have not shown by the caption or the type of vibe that I was giving off by the picture. So this picture was taken in China, and I'm sipping on my little teacup with my Fjällräven Konken, you know, looking cute. But little did anyone know, I was miserable that day. I threw up that day. I cried that day. I begged to go home that day. I was completely miserable, but no one ever knew. I don't like to lie to people on social media, but I also like to put my best foot forward. I feel like on my YouTube channel, I'm so much more open. If I have some type of issue, I just sit in front of a camera and talk about it, which could be a good and bad thing. But on my Instagram, I like it to be picture perfect. I feel like there's a certain type of aesthetic I need to uphold, some type of Instagram algorithm. There's not necessarily something wrong with wanting to look good on Instagram. I mean, I'm not really the type of person to put a picture of myself on the toilet on Instagram, maybe like Emma Chamberlain. I mean, you do you, girl, but that's just not me. This picture that says welcome to Beijing, I felt so insecure that day. I was wearing my sports bra because my other bra was wet, and that sports bra just does not work for me. I could not breathe in that Lululemon sports bra. Like, I'm never wearing that ever again. I was miserable that day too, and I know that on social media I made it seem like I had such a fun time in China, and I am so grateful that I even got to go, but I was missing America the whole time, and there's just so much more behind that I didn't show in these posts. By showing you guys those posts, I just wanted to show you that what you see on social media, there's just so much more behind it, and I'm definitely going to work on being more transparent about things. The next thing I want to talk about is the influencer world. I have a lot to say about this one, and my thoughts aren't clearly gathered about this one. This one is actually kind of hard for me to talk about because I feel like it's not something that a lot of people understand, and it's been something I've actually been thinking about for about like 2 years. This isn't like a new thing coming to my mind. The influencing world versus maybe my hometown world where, you know, you have your private Instagram account, you follow your classmates on there. I have been thinking about like those two worlds together for like 2 years. Even before my channel like even hit like 10,000 subscribers. I've just always felt that sometimes I get too involved into that other internet world. It's so hard to switch back and forth, and I'm not Hannah Montana, I swear, that's not what I'm trying to say. But I feel like sometimes I'm too involved in YouTube. I care too much. It's my passion and I get that, but sometimes it's just so hard to get your mind out of that constant like video workflow. I'll literally be thinking about video ideas during class. I'm paying attention in class, I swear. Like just random times during class. We all have like random thoughts during class. Sometimes it's hard to get it out of your mind when it's just such a big part of your life. Sometimes I felt like it's too much a big part of my life, and I don't even know how I feel about it, but I'm so grateful for everything on social media, and I know that this video it's on the negative side, but I'm just trying to create some awareness on what social media is kind of doing to our lives, and hopefully y'all can relate with me. There are so many great things about social media, which I will share right after my last point, but that point is I feel like childhood is being stripped away from so many kids because of social media. As the years go on, kids are growing up faster and faster and faster because instead of freaking going outside and playing in the yard, we're filming YouTube videos. Alright, YouTube is a creative outlet, okay, so I don't mind that, but I mean, we're like scrolling on Instagram, looking at memes, and like there's nothing wrong with that, but it's become such a thing where it's kind of all we do. Sometimes I wish that we lived in like a different generation, but at the same time I wouldn't have my YouTube channel and this creative outlet, which brings me on to my points about how YouTube and just social media in general has played a positive role in my life. And I've found that through the internet you were able to reach so many people, achieve so many things, make so many new friends. I'm able to share my thoughts and opinions and experiences on my YouTube channel, and seeing how that could affect someone maybe across the country is just crazy to me. And I've met my internet best friend Kaylee because of YouTube and social media, and it's just such a crazy thing that we live in such a small world. I couldn't believe that a girl that I watched on the internet a few months ago was someone that I'm currently friends with and I met in real life. Social media really can bring people together, and it also can create separation. It can do very positive and negative things, and you do have a control in how you use social media and how you let it affect you. I know that a lot of you guys might have positive relationships with social media. You use it as a way to connect with your classmates. Personally for me, connecting with my classmates on Instagram has never done me any good. I got an Instagram when I was like 8, and even when I was 8 I cared too much about the followers, compared myself. It just wasn't good for me. I don't even think that Instagram is good for me in general. Oh my gosh. I know that we all have different uses of social media. Some of you guys will be able to relate to me on how sometimes if you're trying to make social media some type of a business, it's weird to get out of that mindset. It's weird to, when you get just so involved into like social media and that aspect of your life, it's so hard to unplug from that. And I really hope someone can relate to me on that because I sound like a psycho right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed that video and found a way to relate. Social media really is causing some damages in our lives. This is super random, but I just wanted to say something about texting. Something that I've been incorporating like a lot lately, and I recommend all of you guys too, is instead of texting long paragraphs, stories, and just rants, things like that, you know, more emotional things on text, what has been helping me with that is to start looking at text as a way to make plans. I don't really want my text conversations with someone to go on for too long because, for example, me and my best friend Mia, I was texting her yesterday and we were texting each other and we had a lot to tell each other, but we both decided, oh, let's just save it for when we're in person, and we made a plan to hang out. That is really important. I honestly think that texting really should be specifically to make plans with people, because sometimes we just limit our communication with others just on text. That makes me frustrated when I really like talking to someone on text, but we don't talk in person, and text can be so fake. Like, it could literally just be their friend texting on their phone. Anyways, don't get catfished. Something I want you to take away, like as like a bonus tip, is when you're texting your friends, always leave more for when you guys hang out. Instead of going on a 2-hour rant on text, asked to hang out the next day. I know it's not always easy, but I honestly think that you can create stronger bonds with your peers and people you care about if you actually talk to them in person, because some conversations I know that they'll be wasted if I talked about them on text. I would rather talk about them in person because that'll leave a bigger impact on the person that I'm talking to, and it'll just be better for the both of us, because why waste such a quality conversation just to text about it? So that's all I gotta say about social media and how it's wrecking my life. I know it's pessimistic, I'm a Cancer, I'm sorry. But if you guys are related, again, give this video a big thumbs up. I really hope a lot of you guys get to connect to this video because it's been something on my mind a lot. Differences of worlds, of, oh my god. Anyways, I need a therapist. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and follow me on my Instagram so you guys can see the pictures and guess what my true emotion was behind those pictures. That's all I gotta say, and I'll see you guys in the next commentary lifestyle or whatever video. Talk to you later.